Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for SPW Anarchy Archives, Episode 4. Wherever Mr. Slater may be, he could join on whenever he can. I don't know where he is. All I can say is on August 31st, be prepared for violence no matter what. It's going to be a great show, and it is next week. And I hope everybody has been tuning in to see the cards and see what it's about. We will have a guest on here today. On September 28th, All American Massacre will have RCL, SPW, and IWA, and that should be very interesting to see. I'm excited to see it and where it shall go. IWA had a show the other day to a fallen brother, Mr. Calvin Ricks. Rest in paradise, brother. We all love and miss you. He's gone, but never forgotten. He's always in our hearts. You good?
I hope so. I'm trying to wait for the screen to transition. All I'm looking at is a frozen image of you, and it's starting to scare me.
Damn.
Bro, like, the image is literally you giving the Elvis lip.
Okay.
Oh, wait a
Don't
minute.
know what to tell you.
Oh, now I can see myself. All right, we're good. But I still can't. Hey, another week of me doing this Stevie Wonder. Blame Facebook, okay? That's the point I'm at. We're just gonna blame Facebook for the fact that I can't see the freaking host of our own fucking show. That's crazy.
Well, let's just say that we're used to it at this point, right?
I know, but they need to take care of it, in my opinion. How are you, man?
Well, one day we'll be off this platform and I'll be on to something much more different. I'm hoping to get on StreamYard eventually in the future, but in all due time.
I mean, I have a StreamYard account if you need it.
Well, I don't really ask people for their accounts. That's kind of like a weird thing. I don't know.
It's not.
It's
It's
not
not.
really a thing. Hey, bro, can I borrow your account?
No, no,
Like,
no, no, no,
I
no.
don't
It's
do
just me
that. I
offering.
would never do that.
It's me offering, actually. You wouldn't have had to ask me for shit. I'm just offering.
Well, yeah, but still, I don't
I,
ask
I, I,
people.
I get it. It's a pride thing. I hate doing it too. I get it.
Yeah,
Are we
you
on like
understand.
the
You understand.
SPW?
Hackers.
Yeah. So are we in the SPW group chat today, or are we just
Yes,
wheeling?
we are in the SPW chat.
Fantastic. Let the world
Because
know that
there's
we're
only
live.
because on your thing I can only invite the people from my end, like that it gives me to invite only people in this group chat that are friends with me. But everybody else can still see it on my end and your end because it's public.
Well, Larry, that means you have to start being friendly to more people.
Well, I don't know. It just like I don't know everybody in the SPW chat. Like I don't know.
But so I put on a new hat for this episode because we are. I mean, those are our colors too. But Carnage, Venom, I love them both.
Very good symbiote.
Both of them were great symbiotes.
Indeed.
Um,
Venom and Carnage.
so and you notice the inspiration. Yeah, I think we didn't mention it last week when we were talking about Carnage TV, but the inspiration from Carnage TV is a little bit of this.
You know, I love that you actually did that in honor of that because it's like rare for people to actually
That
take
was Damien
like little
Rage's
stuff
idea.
like that to honor said thing. It's in the business, you know, it's rare.
Yeah, and plus it was also about 60-70%. Not the name of the show, but the tribute was about 70% of Rage's idea.
A Damien, right?
Damien Rage. Yeah.
Okay.
I will. A lot of people, and before we get into our subject, but a lot of people do thank me myself for SPW and giving them opportunities and stuff like that. And I always deflect it because it wasn't just me. It's not just me. So I'm not going to take credit by myself when it's not just me running the show.
Well, you've even admitted that you have others that have ran shows for your like product particularly as well.
Yeah, Little Psycho's Madhouse, which
Yep.
I
I
don't
think it
know.
obviously the name says it for itself.
Yeah, there was a conversation had today, um, and the direction it went is between me and them. Nothing
Okay.
bad. But in the next 24 hours, our anniversary show should be up. Our show should be up.
Ooh.
I know y'all have been waiting. I have been giving you the best reasons I could. You know, I mean, the computer is like 14 years old, so um, like I said, it's up to the computer whether it wants to edit a show or not. And lo and behold, they're on their way.
And I did tell the people we had a guest, but I did not say who it was.
Yes, we're supposed to have a guest today. Fuck, that's who I forgot to. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, he should be here today. If not, the show will go on as planned. Hell, we might even say, hey, let's bring up a random one. It could be a roulette wheel of guests if this person
You
isn't
know,
able to
you
come up.
actually should do that now that you said that. A roulette wheel for people that, like, in case our guest doesn't show up, we should, like, roll it, see who comes.
Yep, we're calling it the guest Russian roulette.
Yes, I love that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, Jake, the promoter of RCL, Grayson Kagan, will be on today. You might know him on Facebook as Jake Hensai. But he should be up here today. We got a big show coming up in September, as we have been heavily promoting. The first set of announcements, sorry, for that show will commence on September 1st.
Yeah, I recently was going through RCL stuff and I saw a death match that you were in. It was one of my favorite. I forget the guy who you're. I think it was like Malcolm Irvin.
That sounds about right.
Malcolm
Did I
Irvin
win?
in a death match.
Did I win?
Well, yeah.
Of course I did. See,
Well,
that's why
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about it, because I won.
Yeah, you freaking. It was a cool. Like once I saw the name, like the title was legit, and I was like, oh, so I know this is gonna be crazy. Logan is right here, and his name's the title.
So it's no disrespect to any promotion out there, but if someone is in a match, notify them.
Oh,
Because I was in a no, I knew about the match. I knew about the match from like Malcolm Irvin.
oh,
But there was a match I seen or some results posted from a show that I seen today, and I was like, I didn't know I was booked for this. Thank you for telling me. I lost, but in SPW I still remain undefeated, and that's what this show's about, right?
well, it's really just about anything, really, like that SPW related, hardcore deathmatch related, even
Yeah. So
other
this,
companies that we associate with related.
but as I was saying, All American Massacre will be live September 28th from the Center Stage Theater, which has
And
been.
August 31st is Violence No Matter What.
Hmm. But we got the three promotions under one roof. It's going to be great. August 31st, this upcoming Sunday, folks. Violence No Matter What, live in the Pfizer Forum, our last stop in Milwaukee for the year. It is going to be insane. The card looks insane.
If nobody
Mm.
has seen the card, I think they're missing out on a great night. And if you're not there, please get there immediately. Buy them tickets.
I mean, no, they're sold out.
Damn! Shit!
Yeah, they're sold out. It's right in the
So, we
description.
no more
Tickets sold
VIPs
out.
either? No more
Huh?
VIP? No more VIP?
Well, I mean, you're the reporter for this fucking place, right?
Well, do we have any more VIP? I'm down.
If you're a reporter, you already have one.
Oh, right.
Mhm.
You see, ladies and gentlemen, we always get high on this show.
Yeah. It's been a long day today. Sorry. I'm here. I should have said that a long time ago.
Are you ready to go through some history?
I mean, I'm going through history today, so why not?
Well, I want to see if you could guess what event this is. Are you ready for the place that it was located?
Oh, geez. We're talking all the last year up till this point. Go ahead.
Okay.
I love this game.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Turner Arena.
Turner Arena?
That's what it says.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and the Turner Arena.
It was a very crazy night, I'll say that. Sure.
All right, so the first one was in New York. Second one was in Philly. Third one was in Philly. Was it Hell is Coming?
Yes!
Yeah, it was Hell is Coming because we're coming up on 1 year for that show.
That's wonderful.
Yep. I was watching I was watching an anniversary show the other day from Jersey All Pro Wrestling. Check them out on IWTV.
Oh, yes!
Danny DeMonto, one of a good colleague, friend of mine. He was talking about him, and I was like, man, maybe I should really try watching them again. It had been a while. The last one I watched, I think, was like the 11th anniversary, and I went back to one of their shows from '03, and it was nuts, dude. Like, I hope we have a SPW become something like that and leave an impact like that. It was unbelievable. Main event, I believe, was Homicide and Balls Mahoney.
That's fucking fire.
Sour Diesel, smoking it all day. All right, next one. Hell is Coming. I love that show. That was my return, which also means that I've been back a year, like me as an active competitor. I
Because
didn't want to.
you made your return later in that night in the main event, yes?
No,
Okay.
it was later in the night, but it wasn't in the main event.
Okay. Okay.
I believe our main event was Fremont and
J
Knight.
Monster versus a mystery opponent.
I believe our main event was Knight and Tremont.
You
If
said
I'm not
Tremont?
mistaken. Yeah, Knight and Tremont. Because Adrian won it at High Times, and he defended it the next night,
Okay.
or the next show, I think, against Tremont.
Okay.
Brutal.
Adrian Knight versus Fremont, main event.
Brutal. Ooh. Ooh. That really showed me that Adrian Knight could take it, do anything.
So you put him up against Tremont that night as a test?
No, kind of, now that you bring it up, yeah. But also, it was a match I didn't know I needed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, like, when I wrote it down, I looked at it, and when I set the stipulation, I started frothing at the mouth like I had rabies. Like I was Cujo.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, damn, that's a match I didn't know I needed. I think this is going to deliver, and it did. So, I knew Adrian before was doing, like, hardcore matches in Alpha Pro, but I wanted to see how he could do in the ultra-violent setting, and he really proved himself.
And he was your world champion.
Yep, and he retained.
Wait, hasn't he won all the gold in your company almost?
Not by himself, no. Okay, so the Lost Souls have held the world title, like Adrian, and then the tag titles, which was Oni and Vachon. And
But
now
they've
you have
also had
Jacob
the other
Anawai.
title, the national.
So Jacob Anawai is challenging for it on the 31st. He challenged for it
Yeah,
in
but
July as well.
But Adrian Knight had it too. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
If that I think I know what you're talking about. Commentary did make a mistake and said he was a former national champion, and that was a mistake.
Okay, because and I also could have got his because wasn't there also an Alex Knight?
Yep, that's it. There's too many knights in my company.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like the situation up in the Northeast. There was this one company where there was 4 different Johnnies.
Oh
Johnny
God.
Thunder, Johnny Storm, Johnny Flashback, Johnny Kicks.
I thought you were going to be. To be fair, for a moment, I thought you were just listing off more nicknames for John Morrison.
No, no, no. The funny part is that those names could have fit in that situation. Swear to God.
Yeah, like Johnny Mundo, Johnny TV,
Johnny
Johnny
Impact,
Elite,
Johnny Fusion, Johnny Elite, John
Nitro.
Morrison, John Hennigan.
It's just so many different names. It's a long ass list, and eventually he's going to become Johnny Mattress.
We can all understand that the name he really loves is Johnny or John.
I mean, hey, at least I haven't changed. I've only changed my. I went from going by a character name in the beginning, and then I realized that there was a Too Cold Scorpio, and I don't want to deal with him. Not in a bad way, but I know like he's a bit crazy.
One of the best high flyers in the world, in his words.
Yes, he is an innovator, but a nice guy, but he's also batshit as fuck. So I didn't want to deal with any issues. You know, I was called Scorpio. Sometimes I called him Scorpio or Too Cold Scorpio or Flash Funk or whatever. I wasn't dealing with that, so I just started going by my real name.
Understood.
And there's only one me. So.
Well, speaking of you, do you want to tell the people where you made your return and hell is coming?
Where or when?
Well, you said that you returned that hell is coming, right?
I did.
Well, that's why I asked. Do you want to tell the people about it?
Oh yeah, so um sorry, the your audio did cut in and out a little bit. That's why I was like, huh?
My bad. That's my bad.
Um yeah, that's again, we blame Facebook. Um or we can blame Trump, your preference. Um so yeah, originally, as I said, I wasn't going to come back. But I've said it many times before, you fuck with my family and it starts to get personal and starts coming my way, I'm gonna get the fuck up. Don't make me get the fuck up. Because you know what? I was comfortable behind that desk, writing out these shows, you know, fucking making the calls. I was good. But then it started getting a little too personal where I couldn't sit back and watch my family, my boys, get taken out the way they did by the Killer Trifecta. So yeah, I had no choice but to come back and go right for the fucking head of the beast, and that was J Monster. And now I'm going to peel back the curtain, and he gave me one of the best matches in my fucking career. But he got what he deserved. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with my family. At the end of the day, don't fuck with the syndicate.
And you made that statement known, no doubt.
And just because I had been gone for a year and some change, that doesn't mean I forgot what to do. You see, I came back, showed no ring rust, and showed why I am the best hybrid death match wrestler in the world today.
And speaking of your boys, they competed. They were not. Nate was at this event. Your cousin.
We're moving on to the next event. Give me the location.
Oh no! I was saying
Oh,
your brother, your cousin Nate was at this event too,
yes, he was. I think he made his debut.
and he was against Judax.
Part one of, yeah, only part one of two for right now.
Yeah, we talked about one of their matches, I believe, not too long ago
Hmm.
when we were doing like
Talked about
random
two of them.
shows to go over. I think we actually went over one of them.
We talked about two of them actually.
Because Judax was somebody you would love to see back.
Yep. We
Like you
talked
said, there
about
was
two of them.
differences a little bit.
There are
Not like
certain
personally,
people.
but like time frames. So
Yes, that and there's athletes out there that are comfortable to a style of Fed. They're a certain
um,
style of Fed.
eh,
And he dipped his toe in the water. It wasn't his cup of tea, at
okay.
that time. So we moved on. It's fine. It hurt a little, but life's a bitch. Eat a helmet. No, get a helmet.
But that match between him and Nate was one of many you thought was good. A good like pairing.
Yes, it was. Um, it was really good for. I remember it coming to a count out.
Yes, you were not wrong.
Oh, ha ha ha! A little mystery in that one. Okay,
But that
so yeah,
almost gave the narrative for them to face again.
yes, it was I think that was the right way to go. And then they wound up facing in the tag match we talked about, where Tamaku made his debut.
Yep.
Um, Good match there, and then the cage match at Welcome to the Strange that you're definitely pointing at.
hmm
um, Damn, if I can't remember if did he climb out of the cage or walk out the door?
You know, I think it was walking out.
I think, yeah, he pulled an old school
Because
trick again.
I think it was because I was like, oh my god, he actually walked out. That actually works.
Yeah, yeah, that
No,
was
I
one thing
know it
about
like
that.
works, but like most of the time in the games, you usually see them go through the top.
Mm,
Or
yeah,
well, if it is
that's
that scenario, sometimes it's just mainly a pin or a KO. But you know,
yeah. Oh, ow! Fucking ran my ring into the table.
oh god, I love it.
Oh, look at that background. Hold on. Get him. Or I guess not. Fort Ricky, discover the fun. It won't let me tag anyone. Oh. Oh, you fuck. Hold on. God, Facebook's being temperamental today.
It really is.
Won't let me tag anyone. Come on now.
I
Let's eat
tagged.
a hug.
I'm tagging some peeps. One that we've brought up.
Wow, we both tagged the same guy.
It was great minds think alike at that moment.
Yeah, yeah, that was kind of crazy. I was like, he's first. He's supposed to be here. I That was my fault.
Yeah,
Adrian,
so we have his name posted twice, so if he doesn't see that now, there's something wrong.
yeah.
All right. Do you want to move on to the next match?
I thought you were going to move on to the next event, but sure.
Well, why would we move on to the next event? We haven't done
But
going over the show.
that's true. Go on.
But that's what we did.
That is true. I thought you were doing this like, all right, guess the event by location.
Well, yeah, just at that moment, so we could talk about it. I was seeing if you could get it.
We should
Yeah.
keep that as a regular thing.
Okay. Cool.
Like a guess that show, whatever the fuck
Yeah.
it'd be
Yes,
stupid to
that
call it that though.
match. All right. This one before the SPW World Tag Titles. Can you guess what two teams were competing?
Had to be Crystal Meth.
Uh huh.
Yeah, they were the champions at the time. And oh my god, it was Excalibur?
Jay King and Gabriel Gates.
Yeah. I
And
noticed the
the
other
winners
day.
were Crystal Meth, as they retained, as you said.
Yeah. Again, a historic reign for Crystal Meth, and when the original carnation of me, when it was me and Zeus's Crystal Meth, that's actually the name of our band that hasn't released an album yet.
Wow. I
Yeah,
want to see it. I want to see it when it first comes out.
I think the first one, I'm going to tell you right now, it might be like covers, but one of our main rules in this thing is we can't cover the Beatles.
You can't cover the Beatles?
The reason being is like we can't. We love the Beatles so much that it should be a written rule that no artist should cover the Beatles, including Miley Cyrus, even though she did Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Yeah.
So the Beatles are such a treasured band that I don't think really. I mean, yeah, Aerosmith did come together, but when the Bee Gees did that soundtrack, Sergeant Pepper's, it was awful.
I hear
It's
you.
bad. So that's why I'm like, yeah, no one should cover the Beatles. So like with that covers album, I think we would maybe see like In the City by the Eagles up there.
Okay.
Um, maybe like Black Dog by Led Zeppelin.
That's a good song and a great movie if you haven't seen it.
Oh, Patrick Swayze, Meatloaf, and Randy Travis. Of course I have.
The one where they're the truck where they're hauling a load?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah! Thank you! Somebody else knows. That
I
movie's
owned it on
underrated.
VHS. No, I'm sorry, my stepfather, but he gave it to me. Owned it on VHS.
Was a great story about the truckers seeing the black dog on the road. I thought that was a cool thing to add, and I've heard that's actually based off true things. The black dog story.
Yeah, sounds about right. I mean, I did it what minus Meatloaf because I knew he was in Rocky Horror Picture.
Yeah.
Um, I did not know Randy Travis could act.
So that really
I'm
brought a
still,
new perspective on him for you.
I've always been a fan of Randy, but it really diversified him for me though.
Understood.
I love also. Oh, by the way, shout out to oh my God, Brandon Perch. I believe that's his fucking name. Pence, Brandon Pence. I hate artists. He designed this shirt for Doctor Redacted. It is one of my favorite fucking shirts.
Dr. Redacted is a deathmatch wrestler that has competed in some insane matches. If you have never checked out his work, go check him out.
Yes. Check out Doctor Redacted and hit up Brandon Pence for any artwork or designs you want for shirts, for PNGs, or for graphics, anything. He's really good. Also check him out under his company name, I Hate Artists.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen?
So, also Brandon Pence is also a huge deathmatch fan. Huge.
The deathmatch scene is growing, and you picked the day on August 31st for the show. I understand this was pre-planned, but good God, how much shows are happening that day? Like, from not just, like, EFED, I know that your show is happening, and I know another one's happening, but I also know that there's like 6 pro wrestling shows happening that day. God!
That is true. Yeah, there was someone, I think they told me in a DM they weren't watching on the app because they didn't want to log in or didn't remember their info. It wasn't Nomad, if that's what you're thinking. But
Okay.
they were literally at a show in their local area. I think it was like in Tennessee, but they were also watching us at the same time.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I'm like,
That
that's
shows
beautiful.
dedication.
I'm like, that's beautiful. Thank you. But enjoy the show that you're actually at. You don't have to pay to be here.
Indeed.
But maybe someday. You know?
Yeah, some of them don't do certain things like others.
No, I mean, like, maybe someday SPW will be a place where you can sit behind a guardrail and watch people bleed to death.
Oh, most definitely.
We got the dedication, man. So, anyway, we were on that tag title match we were talking about. All right, and Crystal Meth. So, me and Zeus were tag team champions multiple times over as Crystal Meth. So, it kind of continued a lineage. when they won them back in August and defended them successfully like they did.
What
Until they
about
met
their
the best.
opposite?
What do you mean?
Like their opposite team that they faced? What do you have to say about that?
Oh, they deserved to be there.
Okay.
They were very, very deserving. They were, I think they entered that match undefeated. Or if they weren't undefeated, had the best tag record, even though we don't go by wins and losses, but if we did, they had the best win-loss record going into that match, other than the reigning champion.
Well said. Well said.
And I don't know, Gabriel Gates might be doing a solo run. We'll see.
That'll be very interesting to see. Next matchup is somebody that we talked about a bit, and we also talked about the other man too a little bit. Kyle Lampton versus Insidious, with Insidious winning, but he attacked Kyle after the match.
So the question is, during that attack, was he in human form?
No, he was not.
Okay.
Wait,
Well,
no. Wait. He was human, but then he went to the fiend form, dark form.
the fiendish clown type thing, yeah.
Yeah.
That man needs to be put in a straitjacket. But like all of a sudden, I do remember the lights going out. I remember the being there, beating the hell out of the dude. And then I remember the lights going out again, and that being was backstage remotely in my area, and it scared the hell out of me. So yeah, straitjacket, please.
What about Kyle?
Hell of an athlete, poor bastard. Sorry. Hell of an athlete. One of UK's best. I'll definitely give him that. He's a tough athlete. I actually before that show, me and him tied up after we set up the ring and shit. We did a little practice match and shit. He's really good, and I hope one day we can see him. Hey, there's our national champ right there. Look at that. It's CJ
And
Frost
he
in the
shall be
motherfucking house.
facing Jacob on Hawaii
Yeah.
in
Good
a full metal
afternoon.
mayhem. And he said, "Good afternoon. Just thought I'd stop by and say hello.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of running a show, so if you guys are on later, I'll jump back in."
Hell yeah, brother. Dragon Pro live and in living color.
Hell
Don't
yeah,
miss
go
him.
check out Dragon Pro, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't. It's great content, great stuff. Ran by Mr. Davis himself.
Yes, sir. The only two-time national champion. The
A
only
record.
two-time national champion so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he is facing Jacob Anawai in a Full Metal Mayhem match right there in the Pfizer Forum. I almost got the locations fucked up. A lot of shows are coming up. I forgot where I was going. Next.
Well, right now we will
Oh
have
yeah, be there.
oh, the dog, Rob Anderson versus Plague D50 with Rob Winnick.
That was Rob's debut. That was Rob's debut for us. So he's been with us for almost a year. That dedication is real. So it was a hell of a match. Rob really showcased what he like. He means it. He is the dog. He's one of the best in the fucking business when it comes to in ring. The only two-time world champion in our company, and he defends it in our huge, and I do mean a huge main event against Jack Graves this upcoming Sunday, August 31st, at Violence No Matter What.
And they have a history together.
Oh, it looked like there was a history. Easy. Did you remember the match at High Times too? Threw the man right off the fucking ladder.
Yes, and believe it or not,
I'm
at a
sorry, no.
time, huh?
Graves flew off the ladder and went through the table with Anderson on it. That shit was crazy.
Oh yes, most definitely. I was just gonna say, at one point in time, I don't know if you ever knew about it, but there was a time where Rob's group, the BLS, came together with the Wolfpack, and they formed the Main Event Mafia.
I remember that briefly.
Yeah.
Then they hated each other. Then they got back. They tried to do a team together.
Yeah, the Annihilation Society.
And now here we are.
Yep.
This is just
Even
a
though he
lovely
lost,
relationship.
what do you have to say about Plague?
You don't want my thoughts on Plague next.
Oh, okay. Well, next up is a man that we've talked about quite a bit. He's had a pretty historical career here.
Yep.
Alex Knight versus Vincent Omen, with Alex Knight winning, but he attacked Omen.
So every member, pardon me. So, little. That took a mean hit. Man. Okay, that night every member except for I don't know what the female. No. Okay, so Killer Trifecta didn't have a female. I don't think.
Well, because the only
So
two females that were here were Danielle and Lil Psycho. Wait, and
wow.
Amaya Garcia and Brittany Black.
Okay, so all right. So Brittany was already in the story with Maya Garcia. That was one of the very first stories that we did for SPW.
Okay.
But throughout Hell is Coming, each individual member of the syndicate, I don't think Rage was on there, but it was supposed to be every member of the syndicate was facing off with the Killer Trifecta. But so the match you just mentioned, Alex Knight and Vincent Ullman, was originally scheduled for High Times 1. But I love him anyway. My boy Vinny shot his mouth off, saying some shit in another company. It splashed back to me. Since it wasn't in my company, I suspended him.
Damn.
So that night we put Rage versus Simmons, and then all right, I remember now. All right, so a great match all in all, and I think it made sense. Alex looked really good in that match. Vinny is very much another hybrid athlete that I think could break out on his own. I've always thought that since I met him years ago. Again, a great story. But again, it laid the foundation. We talked about it last week. It laid the foundation of SPW.
Most indeed.
And Alex went on to become national champion, and I think may have put the cart before the horse at that one show where he lost Great Southern Trendkill, where he lost to CJ.
That was a great matchup.
Mm-hmm. And so was the one we were talking about. I remember it very well.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Well, I know you are familiar with both these competitors, and you have talked very highly of both Lil Psycho versus Danielle Kimball, with Lil Psycho winning.
You know, I was laughing at that earlier when you mentioned it. Hold on. I'm about to tag.
Oh.
Oh my lord. Here we go again.
Here we go.
There we go. Alright, I was tagging a little psych. That's not her nickname. She'd probably fucking shank me if she heard me say that.
Huh.
She's oh good lord, the history of Little Psycho is nothing short of twisted. But I believe that was their first time ever meeting, Danielle and Little Psycho. And obviously it's far from over given the tag team death match they're about to be in this upcoming weekend. So that history is far from over. Another great match. I hate Coke, by the way, but it was the only cold thing in the fridge. What was I about to? Yeah. So Little Psycho and Danielle have been feuding for quite some time. I forgot how long they've been feuding. What a story. What a fucking story that was.
It's a great one.
It has been. Like, Angel Metro is involved. We see a union between two.
Uh-oh, she just got mad at you.
What did you say? What did I
Uh,
say? I don't know what I said. Next match. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, what I was saying is, told you she shanked me. Uh,
Wait, did she
um,
just shank you on the line? Shit.
you never know. I told you, she is something twisted.
Yeah, she could pop up out
And
of
I
anywhere.
mean, I'm going to quote Godsmack here, something black, something white, something missing. There's definitely something missing up there with Little Psycho.
I know what will scare her off. Just act like Samuel Jackson from Pulp Fiction.
No, I know what will scare her off. Clowns.
Oh, okay.
Fucking clowns. But no, what I was actually saying is you and Danielle and Angel and have all been telling a great story, and now Lulu and you were together as something I thought I would never fucking see because y'all have been at each other for 5 consecutive years. Um, so I love it. I really do. Yeah, she popped up anywhere. She'll pop up with a fucking shank in your throat too. Not me
I believe.
personally. I know a guy. I know a
I
guy.
know a guy that knows a guy that knew my neighbor that knows that neighbor's dog that knew my cousin.
I don't think he knew anybody in your neck of the woods, but he was a dirty motherfucker, so he deserved it.
Oh no, I was just talking about that guy Carl.
Oh yeah, I know Carl.
Yeah, you heard about Carl? Yeah.
I know Carl. His daddy owns that amazing fucking sandwich shop on the corner
Woohoo!
with the
Them
with the meatball
sandwiches
the
are
amazing
good.
meatball with the amazing meatball sub.
Wait. So the other day when you were needing food, you couldn't go there?
Oh no, it's closed.
Damn! Wait,
Yeah.
how early did they close?
When did I say I needed food?
Well, we were talking yesterday, and freaking it was like during day my time.
I like
Probably
see.
after.
That's what I'm talking about with Little Psycho. She's if new
If
if
I
new if,
needed Lulu, even though we fight, she will give me a hand. Angel and Danielle need a good ass whooping, and they're gonna get it. Oh,
yeah, told you.
oh,
Told you. On the fly, like any person I have come up with or I've had a hand in training, that switch just flips, man. I'm telling you.
that's
We could sit
perfect.
here and have a great conversation about, say, Bret Hart versus Roddy Piper. They were talking about that, and we bring up a significant point that's what we bring up a significant point that could tie into our careers. Our switch just flips.
Indeed.
But anyway, um, hell of a story. Now I want a meatball sub. And we next match.
All right.
Name that match.
So this was a open challenge by the Righteous. Do you know
That was
who came
bold.
out as the mystery team?
Do I know who came out of the mystery team? That was bold as fuck. Was it the family?
You are correct, Travell and Todd Daniel, which they won that challenge.
Uh, Travell and Todd. No. Okay, so the righteous were Orlando and Dylan.
Oh, oh, okay. I was saying Travell and Todd are the family.
No, the family is Juan and Tito Garcia.
Oh, okay. I thought Travell and Todd were the family. Okay. Because he
No, the
goes by the
family.
family. That's what I was under the
Yeah,
impression. My bad.
there's two. There's that's why the Dylan the twins were going by the righteous.
Oh, okay.
Because there was going to be two factions called the family. I will straight up tell you that there are two factions at that time. We're going by the family. Can we talk about maybe for one while you're here? You could be the family elsewhere, but just while you're here, because there's two. Can we work on a? See, there's Lulu right there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's Lulu right
That's
there.
scary.
That's great. A union's great.
But what do you have to say about this matchup?
Man, I love the open challenges sometimes, man, because you never know who's gonna walk in the fucking door, and hell, it could be a fucking team from our locker room, and obviously it was. We didn't. The righteous, they didn't get a special. I didn't bring in the hate club, which would be great, by the way. Um, it was just someone who stepped up to the plate, and the family, Juan and Tito, are known to step up and fight when needed, and they did. They really put on a show.
Hell yeah.
I'm here, Lulu. I'm here, just trying to make it through the day. It is hot as fucking here.
Well, next up was for a title that we've talked about quite a bit, the national championship. Mike Skyros, the champion, versus the Icon King, Juan Montana, with
You
Icon
don't even have
King
to mention it.
walking out victorious.
You don't even have to mention. Real quick, I'm just cracking the door. Hopefully not alerting any. So when real quick, while I've walked here or walked back here to this area, man, all three of the female dogs, Phoenix, Wednesday, and Electra, followed me all the way here until I went in the door.
They love
So,
you.
oh, they love me to death. So I was cracking the door, not trying to trigger the dogs and give them a grand invitation or whatever. Um, but yeah, so you didn't even have to mention that, like, who was in it. I already knew who it was. Well, those two fatal four ways at High Times One were so fucking good, and it turned into a match that it looked amazing on paper. And I know with Twan's background and Mike Skyros has a long lineage, I knew damn well that even though it was like a first time ever matchup, it was gonna go down as a memorable match, and I could sit here and talk about that match until I'm blue in the face. I talk about it with everyone. And what's one match that stands out? That one, because we crowned our national champion, and the national title has had some history behind it, as you mentioned it.
Quite a bit of history.
Yeah, and nothing but great champions,
Exactly.
with many, many more to come. Who knows? Maybe the 31st, we might see a new champion, because the aggression that Anawai has been showing since he lost in July and did everything he could to get a rematch. This is a side of Anawai. Pardon. This is a side of Anawai that I have not seen in quite some time. So I hope CJ Frost is prepared for the 31st.
I think it will be a historical clash for the ages.
Uh-huh. And just like Twan and Skyros, 3
Not
years
gonna
down
lie,
the
that was
road,
my match of the night throughout the whole entire Hills Coming. I'm not gonna lie, that was my match of the night.
like a regular wrestling match, I will give it that, yes. But as for death match, it's me.
Well, yeah, because that match was just perfection right there. I really love that.
No
Like,
thought went
but
into
it
that
may
match.
have not been deathmatch worthy, but here's the thing: you guys have been known for doing regular matches too, and they're still hardcore as fuck. So I really would not downplay that.
Well, I'm gonna go back to that match. There was no thought into that match. We were just comfortable.
Hey, I thought it was great, and I feel like that's one of those matches. It was not deathmatch oriented, but in your company, they still put it to the extreme in the narrative. They may have not used weapons, but they went hardcore in that match. You have to
Oh, you're
admit that.
talking about that national title match? Yes.
Yes,
Like Mike can deliver, man. Like even
and the
after
Icon
after
King.
yes, like both of them after they do need to face again, in my opinion. But since that match, they have had nothing but banger after banger after banger. So eventually, the bangers are going to come to crossing each other. they're going to cross paths again because they laid the groundwork for that national championship division.
Yeah, my death match of the night is going to be the last one that we talk about on this card, and I think you may know which one it is.
It was me.
Totally. All right, moving on. Anything goes. Amaya Garcia versus Brittany Black.
Women's death match, I'll give it to you, but men, come on.
Anything goes. This was an anything goes death match too.
Yeah, I know. No,
What do you have to
all
say?
jokes aside,
You've already
all
said it
jokes
before.
aside. Mother. I'm dying.
Damn, we got a killer. Someone get the medics.
Oh, what was I about to say? Anyway, yeah, one of the first female stories of SPW. They first met at the World is Yours one. Um, it was a good one, but I really felt that there should be a part three. But I don't. I think Amaya's having issues with travel. So,
Understood.
um, so when we see her is when we see her. She's kind of stuck in like, oh, where the hell is she at? Mexico City?
Damn.
Yeah. So there's some travel issues there. Jesus, I took the hit fucking a minute and a half ago, and I'm still fucking coughing.
That shit
Um,
happens to the best of us.
but no, all jokes aside, they really delivered. Um, can we give me comeback of the year?
Look, you had a great matchup that night in Deathmatch. Don't get me wrong, I thought it was good. But I thought the Deathmatch before that was good too.
Ah, I love getting you riled up. It's great. No, I will. You know what? I will take comeback of the year. I'm kidding. Let's move on.
Oh my gosh. Well,
It's so
the
funny
final
that you
match,
brought it up.
because we did talk about already the two matches that could have been last, but we decided to talk about them first. But Bam Sullivan versus Danny D'Amato, deathmatch.
Ah, I love that match.
I know,
Damn.
right? That's why I said that one was my favorite. No offense to you. Anyways,
First, first, um, the first time ever, right? Or was that part two?
would it be their first time ever?
I mean, I believe so, but I'm trying to see if there was like they faced at another event, like in our
Um,
history.
you know, there was. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think we did go through another matchup, but there's.
So no. I remember they did a three-way on Carnage TV,
Yes,
but that was after. This was their first time meeting. Cool. Yes.
but then
So
they had a second encounter in a triple threat.
yeah, uh, yeah, they had a Jesus fucking Christ. So they had the triple threat. I believe there was a second match somewhere.
So they've had three.
So far, I'm trying to remember the event it's on, but I know they had another match somewhere in our history.
But this matchup here for Ho's coming. What did you think about it?
I wanted that match so bad. That's why I was like, I wanted it so bad because it never happened. Like I messaged Danny, I'm like, you've never faced Bam, have you? He's like, well, have I? I was like, no. He's like, all right then. You know, people think he's a horrible human being, but you gotta understand, like, that's who he is. Um, it's it's who you are. You're not a bad person because of oh you misinterpreted sarcasm wrong. Whatever.
Yeah.
Um, but Bam Sullivan won that.
Yes.
That's fair. That's fair. I love Bam anyway, and me and him are due for a match very, very soon. And as we found out, that fatal four-way death turned into a five-man
Yep.
for this upcoming weekend. We don't know who that mystery guy is, and even if I did tell you, even if I did know, I still wouldn't tell you.
I hear that.
Right. So yeah, that was just a hell of a match, very bloody, and it delivered on all cylinders. Let
Agreed.
me try again. Next match, yeah.
Well, the next match we're gonna go over.
It's hot.
Ooh. Ooh, okay. I like this one.
Okay.
Can you guess which show this is by let me give you one indication of what match was there?
All right. Go ahead.
There was a gauntlet in the main event.
There was a gauntlet. That's the first one. That's the first show we ever did.
Yes.
That's the World Is Yours one. That was in New York. That's where Alex Josh issued an open challenge, and Bam Sullivan answered it. Quite ironic, right?
Yes. And that was that was the co-main event.
And you know it's fucking great. The next night, H2O had the exact same match. I'm
Wow.
not kidding.
Okay.
Like I did my show and then I watched it the next their show, and I was like, no fucking way. That's great. I mean, y'all are watching. That's beautiful. But yeah, that gauntlet match to crown the first ever SPW World Heavyweight Champion had Skyrus in it. It had Charles Colton in it. It had Haku Kushida, who won the motherfucker. It had Tremont. It had JB, Eric Cyclone. I think
Isaac
Nova was in
Angel,
it.
Judax, Icon King, Mike Skyros.
Mm-hmm.
Nova was in there.
Yeah, I was just about to mention. I was like Nova. Yeah, he's
JB Anderson, Matt Tremont.
Tremont was definitely the favorite to win it.
Well,
I'll tell you
you,
that.
you remember, do you want to, since we are talking about it, here was the exact order for the participants in that match. Icon King came out first,
Uh-huh.
then Nova, then Haku Kushida,
He saved
then
me.
Mike, then Eric, then JB, then Charles, then
Yeah.
Isaac, then Judax, then Matt.
So so what I'm understanding is Haku Kushida stayed all the way from number 3. That's awesome.
Yes. Yes. I
What a,
calculated it. I was watching, and he came in at number 3.
he's the numbers guy. He's the numbers guy. Oh, oh man,
And he
yeah.
doesn't need the numbers game to help him.
No, Haku Kushida is very calculated, like the snake. How he earned the nickname. That is how he earned the nickname the snake. Plus, during that story he was in, I always felt that eventually he was going to snap out of it and find some way to get the fuck out of the clutches of the lost gold. So,
I'm guessing you really hate the Lost Souls.
I have no opinion of them, except they're a very well collected group. You know, they've done a lot in our company. They are very loyal. I'll give them that. But yeah,
But you
you
feel like
really.
he should go on his own path.
I'm thinking like I mean, Haku eventually got out, but the story never fully completed, if you will, because one of the participants got injured and we couldn't find another one in time.
Understood.
Um, and plus led to the Fatal 4-Way at Tournament of Mayhem. So, I like it's just with damn with the Lost Souls, their methods are heinous. I mean, they enslaved the man, is what they did.
Oh,
So, yeah, there's a little bit of a disliking there, but I respect them for being loyal and not going anywhere.
yeah.
But that was a story that it just didn't get completed. We were on the right trajectory, just injuries happen,
Indeed.
and happens anyway. I am so comfortable in this position, by the way. So comfortable. One hell of a gauntlet. Very, very good card for our first show. But the editing was like, you know, it seemed to be like bare minimum. Because at the time, there was a lot going on, and I'll tell the story right now. I fucking passed out 3 times recording that goddamn show.
Damn.
Mhm. A hurricane had hit, and it knocked out our power. Well, a few days later, we got our power back, but our AC was that didn't turn on for another few days.
Yeah.
And plus, every AC guy that fucking came by was idiotic. He didn't know what the hell he was doing. So
Yeah.
the show must go on, right? Like it was delayed due to the power outage, but now I got power. Let's fucking do this. So I'm sitting there now. Windows are open, fans are running, but I just kept, just nodding out as I'm trying to do this show. And then right afterwards, I handed the show off to, get edited. And again, bare minimum due to the rush, but I handed it off to him and Damien Rage, and I said, I'm going to the hospital. So do or die, these shows will get done. It happened. Like I was just dying, like weed. Oh my god, I couldn't even smoke weed. It was that bad. Like yeah. That's how the dogs are feeling today. Okay, next. Yeah, the world is yours. Yeah, next. I have nothing else to say.
Well, since you were talking about it, we'll talk about that open challenge since it was revealed who came out. Extreme Rules, Alex Stretch versus Bam Sullivan. You want to explain that one?
Another one I knew hadn't happened yet. I think they may have competed like one-on-one happened. Like they've competed in tag team matches and triple threats, but never one-on-one. We had a hell of a match. Bam walked away with the win. But it was kind of cool to see the match officially happen in another company. Literally the next day. It was fucking awesome. So I'd do it again. I'd definitely do it again. And we'll see how that goes. Because right now, Bam Sullivan holds that win over Alex Stretch.
Was a great matchup, and I hope to see that matchup again.
We'll see. We'll see. Say,
Well, huh?
I was about to say, like, that September shows why, we haven't announced much. It could happen there.
Indeed.
Dogs are barking. You can interrupt them. That's fine. They're being loud. They're interrupting us, so interrupt them. Karma.
Yeah.
Fucking karma. Next, next,
Karma's a bitch.
next match. Next match.
Well, this was the one to kick off the show, and it was a tag match between Brother Michael and Brother David versus the Monties.
House of Satan. House of Satan versus the Monkeys. And the Monkeys beat them so hard they haven't appeared since.
Yeah, the Monties won that match.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, the Monkeys beat them so goddamn hard they haven't been back in almost a year, over a year. But you will always have the credit, win or lose, to be that you were in the first ever SPW match.
Hell yeah, that's a big honor.
Yeah, it would be. I would love to, remind them of that, but I don't know what happened to House of Satan. Like, are they even still together? Are they still a house? Or do they turn into a single wide? The single
Guess that
wide of
remains to be
Satan.
seen.
The single wide of Satan. That was great. Oh, shit. He's in a trailer now. A mobile home.
Oof.
With tires.
Damn.
They're the mobile home of Satan.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Go on. Both teams, mainly the Monties, because they've been here since day one. I'll talk highly of them. It sucked we couldn't get them, to be in the first ever tag team title match, but they came back when the time was right. Will they be ever become tag team champions? We got forever to find out. I ain't going nowhere.
Most indeed, most indeed.
Is that a dog?
Huh?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you want to explain to me about this next guy when we get to him? Raven Solis versus Houdini, with Houdini winning.
Oops.
Houdini?
Huh? Sorry.
Houdini?
What? House of Satan. Again, they're the single wide. My bad. That's one match I regret. My bad.
What, you regret this match?
I regret the outcome. I don't like it.
Oh.
I don't like it. Why? Because it looks like wolf pussy. That's why. Like, that's the word I can describe the outcome of that match. Wolf pussy.
Good lord.
I just didn't like the outcome of that match, even though the match was quite good. But you got to realize that was also Draven's first professional wrestling match. His first match in SPW. Like, so he had so much pressure on him. I promise I got you, puppy. So there was a lot of pressure on him, but the finish of that match was wolf pussy. I just. Ugh. Can we move
Interesting
on?
term
I'm
of
going to call it
phrase.
worse thing. That's all I'm going to say about it. Wolf pussy. Next match.
Well, next up was a no holds barred between J Monster and Jesse Ace.
Now that one was good. That one was really good. I'm sad that you haven't seen Jesse Ace since. I hope he's doing well. I hope to see him back through the doors of SPW at some point down the road. I still hate his mustache. You know what I'm saying? I still hate his mustache. Um, but J Monster really showed what he was all about, and why he's been a mainstay in
Yeah,
in SPW.
indeed.
Sorry, I burped and like hiccuped at the same time, so I couldn't really speak.
You're good.
But that was brutal as fuck. No, you may not have the bubbles. All right, I don't know if you've really been to many weddings in your life, but you know those little tiny bubble things that they have at weddings? Like
Yes.
it's a container of bubbles. This dog
Yes.
tried to leave with them.
Oh boy.
This dog tried to walk out the door with like two of them. No, you may
Ooh.
not. I don't want this dog farting bubbles all goddamn night.
No, I hear that.
That'd be funny as shit. I'm like, where are these bubbles coming from? And she's just farting away,
Right.
being a bubble dispenser. Oh, I love this dog. Anyway, next.
Well, next up is Black Plague D50 versus J King.
Hmm.
With Black Plague winning.
That was wolf pussy. Next,
Brittany Black versus Amaya Garcia.
amazing match. I will talk about this one. The first ever women's match in SPW, as I mentioned before. It was just a regular match, right? No weapons or anything like that.
No, no, yeah, it was regular.
Oh well, we showed the world that they could fucking wrestle, but then they proceeded to go into the ultra violent environment and brutalize each other. Um,
Indeed.
I don't regret them ever being a part of the show because it was. If it had been anyone else, I don't think the women's. I mean, there's a couple, but we didn't have really access to them at the time. But if it had been anyone else, I don't think the women's division of SPW would be as impactful as it is right now.
Yeah.
Which one's my phone? At the end. Fuck. All right. As I said, Amaya's due back at some. I'm hoping she'll be back soon. Again, those travel issues are a bitch, and I hope we don't have them and we get stuck somewhere if we decide to leave the country. Um, and Brittany Black went on and is now a two-time women's champion.
Has had a storied career here.
I think it's the only place she really competes. I'm not
Huh?
sure. I think this is the only place Brittany Black competes. I don't know if she competes anywhere.
Understood.
Hey, that was probably the shortest card we've had, besides Carnage TV.
Yeah.
Because every card has gotten bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Indeed.
Not my fault. People want to tell a story.
Indeed.
Oh man. Looking back on the world is yours, yes, it made an impact. It told everyone that we're not here to play around. This is the way we do it, and we hope you enjoy the ride. But there are some matches on there, as I've already said, that were wolf pussy. Not that they were bad, it's just the outcome went the way it did, and I didn't like it. But I didn't have a word for it at the time until today. Wolf pussy. Because at the end of the day, because a wolf don't bathe unless it is housebroken, which is hard to do, they smell awful.
Yeah.
So, that's exactly what it's going to be from now on. Any of those matches where the outcome in my head doesn't make sense or it went the way it did, wolf pussy.
Should.
What's wrong with this match? It smells like wolf pussy. Nick
Yeah.
Swardson. Nick Swardson to thank for that. Have him too. He's a comedian. He won't see this. Oh man, next match. If we're still on that show.
Well, we are still on that show. This is the last match on this card, and it was between the tag. It was for the tag titles with the defending champions, Davian Rage and Vincent
Oh,
Bowman, the Syndicate. What?
the three-way dance.
Three-way dance. And the Syndicate, your boys, versus
Lost.
Alex Knight and Andre Simmons versus Julian Garcia and Tito Garcia, with Alex and Andre winning.
Wolf pussy. No, I'm kidding. That
I
outcome.
see how it is.
No, that outcome led to one of the biggest stories in SPW. Um, Obviously, you've seen what kind of thugs the Killer Trifecta are. And that's the way it went. The outcome was wolf pussy because they acted like a bunch of fucking pussies. They basically quartered him and beat him until he coughed up the lunch money. And it didn't set well with the Syndicate. It didn't set well with me, and it led to an amazing match, built up to an amazing match at Project X. So without that match, that story wouldn't have happened. I hate the fact. The reason I call it wolf pussy, another reason, was they didn't recognize the title change even though we agreed to do so. If it did happen.
Yeah.
That's me peeling back the curtain. I'm not happy with the way that went. So the match was unbelievable. But I just thought it was bullshit the way the Killer Trifecta got the win and the way the other promoter handled it. I'm like, let's keep the story like this. No, man. We're gonna reject the change and and the Syndicate are still the tag champs. I'm like, so that match don't matter, right? I made it matter. We made it matter. Look at what happened. Beautiful fucking story. So even though you may have rejected the title change, we still made that story matter without the belts. We didn't need them. We were just wanting to get your show over, and that's how you repaid us. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry it went the way it did. But we're blessed that it went the way it did. So that match in general is a double-edged sword. Good in its own way, but there was some bullshit after.
Yeah.
You know? It's a shame. It's a shame.
Yeah.
But we moved on, and here we are.
Indeed.
All right. So, let me guess. You're going to throw me the location this time, or are you going to throw me a talent that was involved in it? A standout one.
For this one, I will give you a talent that competed here.
With heavy influence, I'm believing.
I'm gonna pick somebody of heavy influence. Hold on.
Okay. I don't know why I'm
To the
putting this
history
way.
that I've gone through with the names you have said
Woo!
that we talked about. Ooh, here are two names: Anna Simmons and Tessa Rogers.
They faced each other, right?
What?
Did they face each other?
Yes.
1-on-1.
Yes.
All right, give me the location.
Huh?
Give me the location.
Yeah. I forgot to get down location for this one.
Okay.
But this is held on a particular. You've named this one after a holiday.
Well, that would be St. Patrick's Day Massacre.
How'd you know?
Well, I think that's the only one I've named after a holiday so far.
Yeah.
Hang on.
But yeah, Anna Simmons versus Tessa Rogers.
So that was Chicago.
Chicago. Chicago.
So Great Southern Trendkill and St. Patrick's Day were Chicago. In the same
Beautiful.
building. Gerald Ratner Athletic Center.
Hell yeah.
And we are not allowed to compete in that building anymore. We can come back to Chicago, but we can't compete in that building anymore.
Understood.
Too fancy for death matches. But yeah, that was a really good show. I think another slept on one. Because of it opened with a relaxed rules match and potentially one of the best title matches I've seen in Rob's defenses. Him and Haku Kushida, bad blood between the both of them, and it delivered. As someone once said, it felt like Haku Kushida got hoed out. I'm like, did you see him fight back at all?
Uh-huh.
I'm like, they really fucking delivered, and it was just chairs. It was just fucking chairs. And so that was a great match too. And right after that was Anna and Tessa, I believe.
Indeed.
Yeah, so we're right on to that match anyway. Just two fucking beefy ass powerhouses, and Anna winning. It felt good for her to get a win over one of the women who were involved in the inaugural women's championship match.
Yeah.
So again, a match that really showcased what this women's division is all about, and definitely set the pace for the future because we have a lot in store for y'all next season when it comes to that women's division.
Most indeed.
Next one.
Well, we will go with this one. It was a title match for the SPW title between Haku Kushida and Rob Anderson, with Rob Anderson winning.
I talked about that one. I'm sorry. I talked about that one before the Anna one.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. I already talked about that one before the Anna match. You didn't mention it, but I was talking about the show and I said it kicked off with the SPW World Title. Relaxed
Yeah,
rule.
well, I figured we could go about it a little bit more if you wanted.
Um, um, I'll give this. The chemistry was definitely there too, because
Yeah.
they were miles apart when it came to their athletic and wrestling style. Rob being a more technically sounded guy, had to mix his striking over his technical ability. Because Haku's finisher is something fucking crazy. He's ducking under shit and all that crap, and then all of a sudden he ends it with kicking you in the back of the Doug Dimmadome. Yeah. Like, that man's fast. That man's really fast, and there was a weight differential between the two, too.
Repeat?
There was a weight differential between them, too.
Between them?
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't remember how much each of them weighs, but I know there was like a 30, 40 pound weight difference.
And they have faced a couple times, I would imagine, yes?
That was their first time.
Okay.
But there was just a lot of on back and forth, uh, pretty much back and forth hatred between them for quite a while until eventually it was booked.
Ah,
Yeah. So I think that was, yeah, that was their first time.
okay.
Unless Haku says otherwise, which seems to be
We have
up. So
not
we're going
seen
to start
Haku
off.
yet.
Yeah. So now we're about to do the roulette, the guest roulette.
Well, who's next on the guest roulette?
So I mean, I remember next week, which might be on a different day. We will keep you guys updated due to the show being literally like Sunday. So I remember being on the guest. Next one was Stitches McVeigh.
Oh,
I mean, I knew he was next, and we had it could be anyone. I don't care who it is. I'm gonna turn back around now. Because for a moment, I looked like an old man waiting for about to tell someone to get off the fucking lawn.
huh.
Mm.
It'd be like that.
Let me tag him and see what he's doing. I can't message him, sadly.
I don't. I mean, I could, but the thing is, it would pause. It would X me out of the live.
Yeah, I would. And I don't want to do this by myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did tag him twice, so maybe he's busy or fell asleep.
Potentially. Potentially. But what's next on that one?
Well, we'll go with this one. Jacob Roberts versus Corey Bishop versus Big T with Jacob winning.
Yes, Big T made his SPW debut that night.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was one hellacious fucking match. Like you already had two behemoths booked, Corey Bishop and Jacob Rogers. You add Big T to it, I'm surprised our ring was fucking enforced, man. I'm utterly surprised. Because
Oh,
that shit was unbelievable. The ring didn't break. Good. I don't think the ring is broken our company yet.
has bro. Funny that you say that. Hold up. I do remember a show of yours I was freaking watching, and I think the ring did break.
Where was it at?
Crap. I need to go back. I don't remember off the top of my head, and I remember it happened.
You have an idea for a match. Okay.
Huh?
Oh, I was reading Lulu's comment.
Oh. Oh. Well, let's hear it.
I'm waiting to hear it. But we can move on to that. Let's do this. I'm gonna fucking toss my brains out instead.
Uh-huh. Ready for the
Hate this
next
damn
match?
thing. Yeah, go ahead.
This one was for the SPW World Tag Team Championships, as it was between the Backseat Boys, the champions, versus the Lost Souls, with Lost Souls winning.
Uh-huh. Hell of a reign that fucking man. hell of a reign that the Backstreet Boys had. And they definitely, even though they're grimy, slimy little bastards, they're very good in the fucking ring. They are very, very good. Um, man, it sucks that, Tommy was going through the injury. I do like a dog collar match, but sadly we cannot do it in 2K. I do love dog
Um.
collar match.
Oh, everybody loves a good dog collar.
Mm. Oh yeah, but we'll meet in the middle and try to figure something else out. So it can happen, something can happen.
Hell yeah.
Pardon me. Well, at first. Woo! Anyway, next one.
Next up, Mike Skyros versus Jason Ramirez with Ramirez winning.
Wait, we didn't talk about that tag title match full enough. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Um, who were they facing? The Lost Souls. They wound up winning, in a
Lost
very
Souls
deserving finish.
versus the Backseat Boys. Lost Souls won.
Yes, so the Lost Souls very deserving that night of winning. Um, little did they, yeah, a little did they know. Oh, cool! You're defending on the next night. What? That was great.
Welcome the Carolina Cracker, Brian.
Is he in here?
Yeah, he's here.
I love that guy. Check out APW. Um, in October 25th. Damn, I need to remember all this shit. I am so sorry. But APW, Frostbite and Bloodshed. Please tell me I'm right. Um, a Frostbite and Bloodshed. They will have so many special appearances, including the parents of the late great Colt Court 45. They have a hell of a main event. That man himself, the Carolina Cracker, going up against the hardcore Hillbilly. That's gonna be brutal.
Hell yeah.
Get your tickets now. He might have the link. We can do it. I'm not doing it now. Wait, I might have a link. No, I don't want to do it. Maybe I do. Hold on. I might have a link. Give me a minute. I got this. Open. Thank you. There it is. I found it. I fucking found it. Go to ticket leave dot events slash ticket. Well, yeah, just go to ticket leave dot events and type in APW Underground. I'm not reading that whole thing. Fuck that. That's too much. But yeah, the Lost Souls were very deserving of that. They have been great all the way around the sport, and very dominant in Syndicate Pro since they walked in the door. And you've seen their dominance at The World Is Yours too. If you were live, it was pure bloodshed between them and ABT. But yeah, they won the tag belts, and it was ABT who ended their reign. Sadly, like they didn't even make it to the ring. Like ABT pummeled the shit out of them
Yeah.
without even any sense. You know, they were ready to go, and they said, "I don't care. We're defending the gold. I don't care who it is," and it wound up being the Syndicate. But they put up one hell of a fight until the very bloody end. They are a great team. But again, their tactics are beyond words, if you will. But now we're going on to what one? Women?
Well, no, this is a singles match between Mike Skyros and Jason Ramirez, with Jason Ramirez winning.
Match of the year. Match of the fucking year. Those two, first time ever, and oh my god, it was a very good match. check that out on our YouTube channel. Non-death, I'd put that right at the if they ever do like a match of the year, if we ever do match of the year polls or whatever, that's going to be in that list. That was an unbelievable match. Oh,
Hell yeah. I agree.
well, come on. There's a dog, not you. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, bring your ass. I know. I know what you want, what you really, really want. I know what you want, what you really, really want. You want it. You want it. You want your motherfucking food. But we were on Skyros and Ramirez, as I said, match of the year. I have no words to describe how good that was.
Understood. Next up, you want to guess who was in this one? It was an X-Brand rules match.
JB and Draven.
You are correct, and Draven won.
Did he now? Huh. Why did I envision that going the other way? Yeah. So that was to put over a very good. I mean, both those talents are great talents to have on either show. JB and Draven. Draven TVC, if you're wondering his at or whatever. Both of them are amazing talents to have on your show, and they were putting over a very great company, in my opinion. No matter where they run out of, being X-Brand, like at that time, they were putting on bangers. They were on their way to doing the Wicked 13 tournament they have. So they're a pretty cool company.
Yeah.
But Draven
X-Brand
and
Wrestling,
JB,
everybody. If you've never checked them out, go check them out.
Yeah, no matter where they run, whether it be a basement, in your backyard, in somebody's RV, whatever.
I believe they have a show coming up, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they're very different compared to other deathmatch companies or wrestling companies of the world.
Oh, there's no doubt there. No doubt there.
So, yeah, I just hope they last long and things go.
I think they will. They'll continue to thrive.
Yeah, I love
This
to see
match was a great way of honoring them.
Yeah, they really fucking kicked ass. JB and Draven really kicked fucking ass on that one. I really thought JB won that. Huh. Anyway, pass to pass. I'm not calling it Wolf Pussy because Draven was deserving to.
Yeah.
Draven's a hell of a fighter. Again, book them both, JB Anderson and Draven. They're really good talents to have. And Draven has a match, and so does JB this weekend. Not tonight, on the 31st. At Visor Forum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, live on Twitch at 9 p.m.
Heck yeah.
And Brian White does have a match as well. He faces Alex Stretch in an Iron Man Death.
That's going to be awesome. Also, the Tournament of Death is coming up for CCW as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
Ricky Shane Page will be taking on Nick Gage.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. I thought it was Ricky Shane Page and Mickey Knuckles.
Oh, did they switch it? Because I thought I saw the picture. It was Nicky. It was Nick. Did they switch it?
It's Nick Gage versus Judge Joe Dredd or Dredd now.
Oh, because I thought Judge Joe Dredd was at Ricky's side.
I have no idea, but those are the two matches that I've heard so far. But
okay, I have to go back and check them out. I really thought it was Nick Gage versus Ricky.
So what? I mean, unless it's updated, I haven't heard anything. But on paper, it's going to look like Tournament of the Year.
Yeah.
It's really fucking good. Really love
Hell
it.
yeah.
What the fuck is going on over there? I just seen a tree move very violently, and I think it's one of the dogs.
Uh-huh.
I was like, what the fuck is going on out here?
That's how you
Popper!
know shit happens.
Is it Popper?
It could be.
Is the puppy Le Pew?
It could be a papier or the papier.
No, I know it's one of the dogs. Anyway, the next match.
This was a House of Horrors with the Syndicate versus Peace, Love, and Death match with Syndicate winning.
Part 2, I believe.
They've had quite a few matches.
Um, that was a brutal fucking match. That was a match that I was dying to have happen on a bigger stage because their first meeting was on Carnage TV.
Yeah.
Somewhere. And I smelled the iron from backstage, and I wasn't even remotely near the ring. I could smell the fucking copper in the iron in that show. Or in that match. I mean, throughout the show, that's all you could smell. It would go away and then it would come back. Like you
Was this
you thought
probably
you'd
your
get a
match of
breather.
the night?
Huh?
Was this your match of the night?
My match of the night was Skyros and Ramirez.
Okay. That makes sense. You did say it was match of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But with hardcore standings, I don't know if you're going to mention it, so I'll keep my mouth shut. Go ahead.
Well, next up, you're the champion at the time, Alex Knight versus Gravel, with Alex Knight retaining the SPW national title against Gravel.
I'm not.
Huh?
I'm thinking. Just give me five. Give me a minute to try to collect my thoughts on this one. I don't regret the match, but the aftermath was wolf pussy. The match
Okay.
was fine. The match was fine. The bullshit that happened afterwards was wolf pussy.
But it was unnecessary.
Yeah. The way shit went down, like I'm not saying I was at fault for it, but it could have been better business.
Yeah.
But wolf pussy.
Okay.
Match was fine, just long discussion.
Yeah.
And we don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Next up.
Go ahead. I forgot what I was about to say. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's an anything goes between Otis Kogar and Lil Sicko, with Otis winning.
I'm sorry. I changed my answer. The one match I was going to mention, you haven't mentioned so far. That one was Death Match of the Year on that fucking show.
Damn. Hell yeah. I can see why.
Unbelievable. Oh! Damn. That was one match where I didn't sit down. Because
You were
it
up on your feet
never
the whole
happened,
time.
Huh? What?
You were up on your feet the whole time.
Yeah, because that was one match I was so nervous about. I wanted it to go so well, and it did. Sicko got over.
Hell yeah.
Sicko got over. Otis proved why he was Tournament of Mayhem winner. Yeah, he may have not survived the finals, but he won the integral tournament part. He proved why he was the Tournament of Mayhem winner. And Sicko really put up one hell of a fight. It felt like Taker and Hardy, and I reference that a lot. Because that was the match that people started accepting Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
This was the night that people in SP Dub started accepting Sicko. And Otis. But mostly. That boy's got one hell of a future in reality. Like, he's appeared in GCW twice. He is a former Carnage Cup winner. He should be IWA Deep South champion, but we'll get to that later on. This man, Little Sicko, deserves the fucking world, and he gives me vibes, and I hope it doesn't, end as short as this person's career did, but he gives me Thick Nick Blondo vibe.
Yeah.
And like the spots he does are fucking crazy. The shit he does is fucking crazy. They're fucking thick. He's got a hell of a fan base. He puts on killer ass performances. Little Sicko, goddammit. I'm coughing so hard. I'm knocking shit over. Damn. Damn. That's why they call it sour diesel, brother. Anyway. I love that match. So I changed my answer from the one I did have to this one for Death Match of the Year. And Death Match of the Night.
Hell yeah.
Because I know one of them's going to be mentioned at some point. Next, I think the one I'm thinking of you're going to mention. I hope we're on that one. We agree on this one.
It was Matt Tremont versus a mystery opponent, a death match, and it turned out to be Atticus, with Matt Tremont winning, but he attacked Atticus after.
Okay, so we'll get to that match I'm thinking of. I know we will. If not, I will talk about it myself. So
we have two more matches left, so it probably is on here.
Okay. So with that one, a long storyline right there. Like, their history, man, on and out of the virtual world that we fuck around in. Like, their history goes deep into, like, the origins of H2O with 440 and all that shit. So I wanted to see that match happen. I got permission to use that was the first time we've ever had a company sponsor a match.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. And so it was kind of cool. A great match too. A major continuation of their story, now in a virtual sense, which eventually I think the payoff happened at High Times 2. Where it was the Kogars versus Danny DeMonto and Matt Tremont.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. That match was fucking nuts. I thought it was never going to end though.
But that was not the only time that we saw Otis and Matt face off.
Yeah, Tournament of Mayhem, they faced off.
Yeah.
That was like that was the finals technically of the tournament, wasn't it?
Yes.
Before the big title match, yeah. Oh my god! And then they faced in GCW a Tournament of Survival.
That just built it up even more.
Like, that was just a nuts of fucking match. I just watched that the other day. I gotta check out Homecoming all the way through. I think that's that subject, the return of Nick Gage, is a subject we need to discuss at a later date.
Yeah.
There's more than meets the eye, let's put it that way. But Atticus and Matt truly can't stand each other. It's the same with Atticus and Danny. They can't fucking stand each other. The
Yeah.
Kogards and those two, it's just pure hate between those two. And I'm glad we had those matches here when we did.
Oh yeah. Agreed. Also, I did get the notification. The World Is Yours is up on the YouTube page.
Wow. Wow, check that out, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't expect it to be done so quick. Wow.
I got the notification. I just looked at my notifications and then I saw it pop up.
So, I mean, when you say within the next 24 hours, I was thinking, nighttime. Shout out to Damien Rage. You know, without him, the show, without his help, the shows wouldn't look as good as they do. So,
Thank you, Damien Rage.
I do half, he does half, and our half makes something for something beautiful.
Yeah.
We met, that's the thing with people who are working together. You may be best of friends, but sometimes you just don't agree on certain things, or you don't see eye to eye on certain things, and it happens.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't trade Rage for the world. Because that dude is something else.
But
But the entire syndicate, they're awesome ass fucking people. Don't be afraid of them. They're actually cool people.
yeah.
You know, they're fucking artists. Now I'm scared. But anyway, what was the last match on the show, right?
No, we have two more left.
Okay.
And it was the champion, Maggie Morgan versus Brittany Black, with Brittany winning.
I've told you many times I want to see Maggie back.
You've told me a lot.
And but that Brittany Black is Maggie Morgan's kryptonite. If you get the reference.
Can you repeat?
I was saying that Brittany Black is Maggie Morgan's kryptonite.
Yeah, I get it. Superman
Anytime they have fought, Brittany Black has walked out the victor. Look at High Times 1. Besides the sixth man, but Brittany didn't get pinned in that ladder match. But other than that, one-on-one, Brittany Black has had her number.
Indeed.
So it was a great. Both matches fired on all cylinders. There was just, I think, one pushed the edge a little, pushed the envelope a bit more than the other one. You're muted. Did you hear me?
I hear you.
I was saying, like, no, you went mute again.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I was like, you're muted.
Oh, my bad.
And no, you're good now. I don't know what happened there, but it happened on the last show too.
Sometimes it happens, I guess.
Again, blame Facebook.
Facts.
A great match all in all. I'm sure both those women. I didn't hear from Maggie much after that show, but both those women were definitely hurting after that match.
Most indeed.
Now we're on to the final match.
And it was for a title that you're very familiar with. The Mayhem Championship, as the champion Zeus defeated against Nate, with Zeus retaining.
Full Metal Mayhem. See,
Yep.
so this match I was actually going to put as death match of the year until you mentioned Otis and Sicko. But with that one, it fell more because there was only one light tube involved, if you noticed. Light tubes were only used one time in that match, which is a rarity in any of our matches.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's the last. And like Malcolm even said, that was the last light tube of the night. But probably not of the weekend. That delivered very well, but it definitely had a more of a hardcore feel than it did deathmatch. If you get my drift.
No, I get that.
So I would put that like close to Sicko and uh Koger, but it's not passing it to be the number one of deathmatch of the year. But it could be talked about in deathmatch of the year contendership though.
Yeah.
Because oh my god, they fucked each other up, didn't they? Like, who threw the ladder? I remember a ladder being thrown.
I think it was by your cousin.
I love hearing people say that he's my cousin. It's kind of funny.
Well, you said he's your cousin. I first thought he was your brother.
Yeah, I think I told that story on the air before Anarchy Archives became a thing of why we're like.
Well, because our
How,
last live was pretty long. It was like 3 hours.
not doing that again. I'm kidding. Um,
Never know.
so that was a fucking beefy match too. Like Zeus ain't no fucking small dude, and Nate will fucking King Kong you across a room.
Yeah.
So I knew that match was going to be destructive, and I'm kind of glad it was the main event because while that world title did deliver in the beginning, there was just a bit more destruction, and it was a bit more hard hitting between Nate Slater and Damian Zeus Millen.
Dude.
Zeus is 20 years, Nate's almost 20 years, or in his 20th year in the business. That was 40 fucking years of experience.
Yep.
And there's a story that I could save for another day about that match too. But
Okay.
yeah, I'll save it. I can save it.
All right.
What show are we on now? What location are you going to tell me to fucking get? No, I'm kidding.
Well, actually, here's a big hint for you. It was actually a recent show, and this was a second.
Well, it just dropped, didn't it?
No.
Was it High Times too?
Yes.
Okay.
Heck
Okay.
yeah.
I
And
was so.
you so what?
Oh, there's a story. I think I've told it before, but it still makes me laugh. We were looking for a venue to host this motherfucking thing. And then,
Investigate took a lot of time.
at first, yeah, because we're sitting there like, okay, we got this venue. It's locked the fuck in. It's somewhere up in Boulder, Colorado, right?
Yeah.
Well, I start looking into pictures of this venue, and I come to realize that it was for horse racing. Like, there was a whole fucking horse barn, and it was for fucking horse racing. I'm
God
like,
damn.
we're gonna have a whole ass event in a fucking horse barn, aren't we? Like, no, we're not. No, we're not. So I had to make a few more calls, but we wound up landing at the Roxy. I can't believe we were about to have our biggest event in a fucking horse barn. Imagine one of the fucking talent falling in horse shit.
I could see it. We could have a hog pen match.
That literal match with Dusty Rhodes and what's your fucking on the back of the truck, or Dustin? I think it was Dustin. That bunked. bunkyard brawl match that he had on the back of that goddamn truck. We would have put that to shame.
Yeah.
People falling in horse shit instead of fucking hay.
That.
Yeah. But nonetheless, that was a very loaded show, and you'll see it next year when High Times 3 does come around. We keep a tradition of fatal four ways in those shows.
Yeah, there was a big fatal four-way in this show.
The fatal four ways, there's two of them, and zero chance you will ever forget them. 420.
420 booking.
Fatal four ways, right? There's four people in them. There's two of them, and there's zero
Yeah,
chance you're ever
there
going
is.
to
There's a
forget them.
second one.
Mm-hmm. So the acronym is 420.
I like it.
That's how I literally looked at it on the first one, because there was two on the first one too.
Yep.
So there's zero chance you're ever going to forget him. I remember one being for the national title, and the other one being for the women's belt.
You are correct.
I don't remember who's in them. No, I'm kidding.
Well, we'll get
yeah.
to that when we get there.
Yeah. Well,
Because the first match to kick off the show was for the tag title.
Right. Oh, yes.
Your boys, the Syndicate, took on the Enforcers?
Haku Kushida and Austin Wolf, yeah.
Ah.
So technically, we've been kind of teasing this interpromotional show for a while, because they came into that match representing RCL.
Yeah.
So, a hell of a match. Very brutal match. Damn, that was first. I'm kidding. I remember. Wow. Yeah, we started out with bangers. I've compared that night to a night of main events.
Hell yeah.
I'm getting high as a rat's asshole. But I'm glad my boys retained. I mean, I'm not going to take it away from them. The Enforcers would have been incredible tag team champions, but their fight just wasn't enough. Don't fuck with the Syndicate.
Yeah.
Next.
Well, next up, at the time, he was a member of ABT. Now he's a member of the Echoes of Chaos. It is Nomad versus Adrian Knight. That happened.
Oh.
Adrian Knight representing Lost Souls, man, Mikey.
Uh-huh. Still is. A very good match. And that was out of the norm for Nomad. Not saying he puts on bad matches. I'm saying it wasn't it was a regular match.
Yeah.
So that was out of the norm for him, and it definitely played a benefactor in Adrian Knight picking up that win, if I'm not mistaken.
It was a great matchup. It developed a rivalry that went all the way to All Out War.
Well, that rivalry was going on for a while.
Well, yeah, but like the All Out War, dude.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love that match. Probably the better of the two. I'll admit it. They were that match right there, Lost Souls versus ABT. That All Out War was the better of the two. So, kudos to them on outperforming an old man like me. Even a crazy son of a bitch like me. Nah, for real. That match was good, to my memory. It's not like I'm sitting here looking at it, but to my memory, yeah.
So I hear you. Next up, Mike Skyros versus Isaac Angel.
another good one. Didn't we have a Carnage TV along the way for this
Repeat.
show? Didn't we have Carnage TV along the way for this show? Because I remember them initially meeting first on Carnage TV.
Are you talking about a meeting between them?
Yeah, like Angel and Skyros, I believe they had fought before.
Yes.
Okay. So this was their second meeting. Skyros was victorious, or did he lose to Angel? At high time, so I was high as a bitch.
I believe it was Skyros.
Fair enough. I mean, he's on a fucking roll, man. I'm surprised he's not challenging for the world belt yet.
And Isaac is slept on.
He does. Former national champion. Yeah, 24 hours, but you know what? It counts, man. He won it. He beat TJ for it.
Indeed.
And they've traded wins back and forth too. There's a lot of things that are set to conclude here by the end of the year.
Yeah.
So, as I said, I'm surprised Skyros isn't challenging Anderson yet. He's definitely proved since he lost that national title that he could main event anywhere.
Indeed.
And definitely with that match with Isaac Angel. An underrated match that deserves a bit more attention.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm. Right now I can't see the screen because my fucking hat moved. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm high as a giraffe fucking asshole right now. Actually, I think his neck is higher. So is it higher than I'm higher than a giraffe's ear canal.
Boy.
Yeah, so that's higher. So asshole doesn't count anymore. Because it's not the highest point of a giraffe. I want a giraffe. Just letting you know this. I also want to be kicked by a kangaroo.
Good dream.
It's not a good dream. I'm going to get kicked by a fucking kangaroo.
Sounds like it's a dream of yours.
No, it's on my bucket list. I'm going to get kicked by a kangaroo.
A dream that will come true.
Fucking good. I might lose my breath, but I know I'll survive it. I'm not going to do it like when I'm 80 and I have an 80-year-old man just got kicked in Australia today. A boy, one of the biggest kangaroos I've ever seen in my life. Where was he from? He was from the USA, the crazy git. He said it was on his bucket list before he got mule kicked. Next match, I'm done with my... Hey, a show full of impressions. There you go.
Anything goes. Skinny Moves versus Kid Psycho.
Ooh. Oh, I did not like the way... All right. So, yeah, that was our second meeting, and two of our students, by the way. That was a student showcase match, and they really showcased what they learned in our academy. We've had a lot of student showcases, but that one stands out the most. It was Kid Psycho who got the win. But previously, when they had met on Carnage TV, that wasn't the case. Because Skinny Moose decided to lodge his fucking coconuts into his fucking chest cavity and take the win that way. So that match was needed, and it definitely stood out among all of our student showcase matches. That one definitely stood out. Another theme. I just thought of it. Holy crap. Both High Time shows had student showcase matches, and Kid Psycho was in both of them.
Amazing.
I just thought of that. Holy fuck. Kid Psycho's been kicking ass, ain't he? Anyway. Yeah, Skinny Moose.
Anything else you'd like to say about that match before we move on?
I'll give props to Skinny Moose. Check out his podcast on YouTube, Deathmatch Avengers, alongside Fat Squirrel. And also, Skinny Moose has been a part of a lot of pivotal storylines in SPW in a short amount of time. He brought back Mitchie Blaze.
Oh, yeah.
Against my will, but he brought him back.
Respect.
I'm done with that motherfucker. You have to. I don't know. I don't know why you're here. I don't know why he's here. I don't know why you're in my home, but I'm gonna beat you for intruding. This fucking dog. Hold on. This fucking dog was out playing in the yard, and then all of a sudden just appeared in my sight and was like, "Daddy, are you coming?" Silly puppy.
Yeah.
But I still got time. She'll be all right. Well, get the fuck in here. Stop whining. You know how to get on the porch. What was the next match on that card?
The next matchup on the card was a fatal 4-way 420 match between the champion CJ Frost for the national championship. It was champion CJ Frost versus Isaac Lee versus Jason Ramirez versus Alex Knight.
Isaac Lee earned his chant into that fatal 4-way on the show before, Great Southern Trendkill. Alex Knight was in it because of his rematch clause. Who was the other guy? Sorry.
All four are Isaac Lee, Jason Ramirez, Alex Knight, and CJ Frost.
Ramirez because of his amazing performances. His record spoke for itself, but definitely those Chicago shows that he was at for both of them, they really stood the fuck out. And they impressed the fuck out of everyone. I'm surprised he didn't win.
All four put up a hell of a show.
Yeah, they did. So I'm surprised that Ramirez didn't walk out with the belt that night. Huh. But we'll see. Only time will tell.
And as you all know, CJ Frost will have a match against Jacob Bottomley in a Full Metal Mayhem at 5 no matter what.
August 31st, this upcoming Sunday.
Yes.
And as we already announced, The World Is Yours 2 is on our YouTube channel. Sorry for the wait, ladies and gentlemen.
And speaking of that, for Anarchy Archives, we will be going live earlier than usual.
Yep, probably that Sunday. We can make time for that. It'll probably be in mid-afternoon, probably like 3-ish.
Okay.
But The World Is Yours 2 has dropped. I'll be checking it out once we get off here. I want to relive that. I know I faced Draven in that show. So check out those matches, man. They're really fucking good.
Indeed.
But the main reason is, like, our computer is very testy.
Yeah.
Like that bitch, like it's an old bitch. So be patient. We will get them out as soon as we can.
I have no doubt there.
What's the Little Psycho's Madhouse will be on the way at some point tonight.
Oh yeah.
Which that was an unbelievable show too. A lot of debuts, a lot of surprises. A return of Mitchie Blaze.
Most
It was
indeed.
an unbelievable. I'm here.
Next matchup?
Yeah.
Relaxed Rules, Damian Zeus Miller versus Cocaine.
I'm trying to tag some goddamn body, and you bring up this match. God damn it. Literally the case of the 420 booking. That's literally the case.
Okay, but
And we
what
just
about the
happened
match
to be.
itself?
I loved it. I really did. I hate this fucking. I hate Facebook sometimes. There we go. Jesus. I'm tagging people. Hold on one sec.
No
I
worries.
got you. I will have an opinion very, very, very soon. Give me my results. God damn it. Oh, probably. We'll see. Oh, there he is. So, that match was a case literally of 420 fucking booking. Like, who else could really face cocaine uh, for that show? And I couldn't think of anybody but my best friend. Because I knew damn well both of them were going to be higher than shit going into that match. And it turned out to be a really good one.
Yeah.
Cocaine. Cocaine. I love that guy. I really like him. He's a hell of an athlete too. He put up one hell of a fight. So don't sleep on don't just look at it, oh, it's a stupid gimmick. That fucker can wrestle.
No, Matt.
But nonetheless, what was after that? It had to be. Man, if I'm trying to remember this card right, I have all of our cards still saved, but I can't look at them without leaving the live.
No worries.
Damn. Was it a title match next?
Between Zeus and Cocaine?
No, I already.
No, no,
I
it wasn't for
love
the
that.
time.
No, Zeus didn't have the title at the time. Um,
Exactly, because the
so
Mayhem title was close to the main event, same with the world title.
yeah, so that match was great. I was talking about the match after that. Did that have a title involved?
The match after between them?
Yeah, the match after Zeus and Cocaine on the lineup. Was it for a title?
The next matchup, no.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing I'm kind of doing a 20 questions with you thing. Okay. So it wasn't for a title. Did it involve women?
Not this one.
Fuck. Okay.
This was a tag
Um.
match between two of your favorites teaming up against two of your other favorites.
Oh yeah, I already talked about this one before. Tremont and fucking the Coger.
Tremont and Demonto versus the Kogar
Yeah.
brothers.
Yeah. And so yeah, I briefly brushed over this one, and it was a hell of a payoff. Um, I thought it was going to be the usual outcome, Coger's getting the win, but DeMonto pulled some shady shit that didn't sit well with Tremont, and we're still waiting to get that match. I don't know who's avoiding who at this point. Um, but Tremont didn't agree with how that match ended. And to be fair, I agree. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, oh, come on. Like, really? Come on. But it was a
It
good
was
match all in
crazy.
all. It was a crazy ass match, but a wolf pussy finish. It was literally a pussy finish.
Not the finish we wanted.
Not the finish I seen. And that's
I
just
hear that.
like that's not being the promoter looking. That's me as a fan watching the show, and I'm like, oh, oh, like come on, you know,
No, I hear that.
like we've had enough. But good match all in all. A really good match. Very bloody too. I know the next one was for a fucking title.
Well, yeah, this one was for the women's championship in a fatal four-way with Brooklyn Bell, Lulu, Anna Simmons, and Brittany Black.
So there was no champion at that time. We had to crown a new champion because Raven Grimm got injured. It was a back injury, which rendered her unable, Jesus Christ, unable to defend the gold at for the foreseeable future. So we had to get the belt back, and all of those women delivered in that second fatal four-way. It was unfucking believable. You want a good women's match? Watch High Times 2. And Brittany Black became the two-time women's champion that night. But don't count Brooklyn Bell out yet. She will be back.
Okay.
She will be back. Brooklyn Bell has really been impressing me.
She is a very talented lady.
Mm-hmm. Check her out in Rep Your League.
Rep your leagues. Go check her out, ladies and gentlemen.
And the dog is back there alone. Next match would have to be.
Want to take a guess?
Okay.
It was a House
I'm
of
getting-
Horrors.
Damn. Was it me?
No, it was a
Okay.
tag match between who?
Oh, it was tag. House of Horrors tag. Was it Peace, Love, and Death?
No.
Wow. Okay.
This was a rivalry that led to All Out War, and both
Oh,
their
yeah,
partners competed earlier.
I remember. Lost
Formerly
Souls and
known
ABT.
as ABT versus
ABT.
Lost Souls.
But okay, so was it a different version of Lost Soul, or I'm sorry, ABT?
Well, this was when they were called ABT.
So it was Eddie Walker and Amazing.
Mr. Amazing.
Good match.
Was chaotic from the start.
Mm-hmm. Both those teams were on a mission that night. And it led to an amazing all-out war match. As we already mentioned, it was a very, very good match.
And each of all six members had matches at Little Psycho's Madhouse the day before.
The day before.
I mean, the day after. My bad.
The day after. You mean the month after?
Month after, day after. What's the difference?
30 days. Maybe 31.
We're going to go on with the match?
Yes. But yes, you are right. They did have those matches at the Madhouse. And fucking Man,
it felt like back-to-back shows.
It did. It did. Given the time frame it was, yeah. I'll agree with you there. I'll 100% agree with you there. We were busy that summer. It's still summer. I'm melting in here. But it
Because it was Little Psycho's Madhouse and the world was yours too.
Mm-hmm. So what was it? We got a different a different version of it. Notice BBC, which I'm about to go on one here in a moment. Oh shit! You're gonna have to start without me, Larry.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, while he's dying over there, this was like the fifth time he's died throughout the show. If we may need a medic on standby, that SPW healthcare benefit system.
What? Use the hell, Karen. I'm like, where?
I know, I was kidding.
Where?
So
That
this
will be
commercial is brought to you by SPW.
No, we did hire a doctor. His name is Dr. Simmons.
Well, good for him.
Yeah, he actually was the medic for Mitchie Blaze's injury back in the day. So he's a hell of a doctor. I mean, he's back, ain't
Hell yeah.
he? Dr. Simmons, check him out if you have a boo-boo.
Jeez.
What was the next match?
Old school rules, Angel Metro versus Lil Psycho.
What a match!
Hell yeah. Hell of a showing for
Not,
both.
and that was not 420 booking whatsoever. It's been one hell of a story that we've been through with these women. We're seeing another part of it this come to life this upcoming weekend, another chapter in a tag team death match, and Angel's very comfortable with those. A little psycho basically calling Angel Metro the flavor of the month.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. So basically, so what you're saying is she's like a period or something?
Oh. Ooh.
You know, yeah, ooh. But
I guess women have their thing. But continue. I guess.
um,
I guess it's their thing. I guess.
yeah, we don't have to deal with it. Actually, we do if we're dating them. You know, there was a chick I was
Well,
with
if
who
she
had
chooses to be called that, like that's her choice.
like straight the fuck up. Like it's the what was I about to say? Yeah, I dated this chick at one time who had mood swings, who had fucking mood swings out galore. She almost threw a fucking lamp at my head.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I can't remember that bitch's name. Oh yeah, I do. Her name was Clarissa. Fucking threw her 4'11" ass almost threw a fucking lamp at my head because she was
Good
going for one
lord.
of her mood swings. Yeah, bro, fucking crazy. So anyway, it's been a brutal back and forth of words between Metro and Psycho, and this feud has led to some crazy things. As I said earlier, Lulu and Psycho teaming together for the first time ever, and to be fair, not forced to team together. I wait a minute. No, okay, they've never teamed together in their fucking lives. This is the first time they've ever done it. So it should be a very. This is going to be a very interesting match. They called themselves the OGs, and they ain't wrong. So,
Hell yeah.
Lulu and Daniela fought. Little Psycho and Daniela fought. Angel and Lulu have fought. Angel and this person have fought. It's been a beautiful Psycho circus to build this story up.
Oh yeah.
Watch. When this goes on YouTube, Gene Simmons is going to hear me say Psycho Circuses, and this is going to get taken down.
Oh boy.
Great song. Anyway, what are we coming up on?
Well, it's actually with a man I just hashtag against you for the SPW Mayhem Championship.
I knew they were involved in this show. I just had to remember where. Yeah, I love Alex Stretch to death. There was really no bad blood heading into this match between me and Alex. Alex is a very at the short career that he's had. He's very decorated. Trained by the Bulldozer Matt Tremont in the H2O Wrestling Academy. He's gone on and he's held the PWA Deathmatch title. I believe he's held the Tag Gold in H2O. He's won 2 deathmatch tournaments in in H2O, one being King of the No Ring and one being Ultraviolent Kingdom. So, yeah, that one's coming up next. But Alex Stretch still has a very bright future ahead of him. I can't wait to see what's next for that crazy motherfucker. Much motherfucking wicked clown love towards Alex Stretch.
Indeed. Joe loves that man. That man is a talent. And his opponent, Mr. Slater, who's on here, is also a talent as well. Both men put up a hell of a showing at High Times, too.
You shut your mouth, Lawrence. No.
What?
Thank you. But it takes two to tango. He made me look good as well.
Yeah, that's why I said from both of you. Like, I was trying to give both those this love and shine.
Oh, yeah. Alex could definitely be a Mayhem champion in the future.
I have no doubt.
I actually thought he was going to beat me. I won't lie to you, man. There was a few times.
I'm guessing you have those moments of doubt sometimes against certain people, not everybody.
I've had a few, yeah. But then somehow, some way, I guess in my delirious haze from getting hit in the head throughout that entire match, I concocted a plan to figure out a way to get the win.
Yeah?
Like, there was a match, I think I'm quoting Green Day when I say this, but I was almost to the point of delirium.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Tommy
insane.
Trainwreck and me. He hits like a fucking cinder block, dude. Tommy Trainwreck is another one to look out for, and his promotion, We Love Wrestling. Check out all their work on IWTV.
Most definitely, indeed. And support the Syndicate Violence Network.
Yep. Oh, you finally figured out who Tommy Trainwreck was. We've mentioned him a few times, and no one tagged him.
No. I've known who he was. I just forgot to tag him sometimes.
Oh, okay. I thought you just
Yeah.
hadn't signed him yet.
Yeah,
Tommy
like
Trainwreck's
freaking
one of my
Toad
favorite.
Taylor. I know we've talked about him a couple times.
Yeah, Tommy's one of my favorite people. Congratulations to Tommy Trainwreck. He won the Insane Eight.
Hell yeah.
Big, big congratulations to Trainwreck. I'm not going to ask why you just did that. I'm looking at a black screen and think I'm looking you square in your fucking eyeballs right now. Are you
I got
done?
excited, man. That's my way of getting excited.
Oh, I noticed, man. That threw me off a little bit, but I liked it. I at first I didn't, but I've accepted it. All right, but yeah, we're going on to our main event. Between I almost said the real goddamn names. Holy shit! Jack Graves and fucking Rob Anderson in a fucking
Yep.
what was it? A TLC match?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So one of the more memorable. I've talked about it a lot. Jack Graves flying off the highest point of the ladder through the fucking table on the outside. I don't know how much of a drop that is, but both men didn't get up right away.
Oh yeah.
Like I was peeping through the curtain. I was like, oh fuck, and I see a big ass man known as Jack Graves, covered in tattoos and scars, you know, fucking flying, and I was like, oh god, they're gonna die. And what a match! Jack Graves walking out the new world champion. Will that be the same this weekend, though?
That
They
is a
faced
good
again.
question. And
They
ladies
faced.
and gentlemen, please tune in for Violence No Matter What on August 31st.
Oh yeah, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. They're gonna be locked in a match. Well, we have two matches making their return to our cards: the Iron Man Death and the Cage of Carnage, and both of them happen to be the main event.
Hell yeah.
So we're going to see Alex and Brian White in that Iron Man Death, and then of course the two men we are talking about, two of the biggest names in the sport today, Graves and Anderson, the Big Dog, the only two-time World Heavyweight Champion. I believe he is the current KCW Intercontinental Champion. I could be wrong. He may have lost it, but he had a hell of a reign with that if he did lose it.
Exactly.
Um, he he's. I mean, what can I say about him that hasn't been said before on other shows? You can love him, you can hate him, but he gets it done in that ring.
And he gets a reaction.
He definitely gets the reaction.
Hey, like you said, no matter if you love him or hate him, he gets a reaction, and he's not afraid to speak his mind either.
Oh yeah,
But
and
Jack is different than Rob when it comes to speaking. Jack is usually pretty quick-witted.
he's quick-witted, but he does all of his talking in the ring, man.
Uh-huh.
So,
The dude, anytime I talk about Graves, I always make one thing clear. No matter where he goes, you're in for a job. You're in for work, man. You're in for a
good,
beating.
good, because that's the type of athlete I'm looking for who's willing to put in the fucking work, to put on a great goddamn match, no matter who they're facing. It could, hell, I want a match with the guy. I don't care if I win or lose.
Be a great showing, I tell you that. I'd be happy to see that.
Jackie Boy is a fucking nutcase, but in a good
So,
way.
Logan, those were the shows I wanted to go over, particularly today.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, okay. I mean, those are actually good picks.
Thank you.
Good picks.
I wanted to map them out. Like, yeah, there's a few other things I want to talk, but like those were the ones I wanted to do specifically today.
Now, I know next week when we do go live, I know the talking point is definitely not going to be about any other show but violence, no matter what.
Oh,
Um,
most definitely. Freaking, we've talked about with even more history to discuss, I would say, like stuff that we have not like broke the barrier of. There could be other things that we don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
hmm. I'm not going to do what WWE does and give you a backstage glimpse of what we
Oh, no, no,
do.
no, 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 no. I'm not saying that. I'm
I
saying if
mean,
there's like little things that maybe you may have forgotten.
yeah, yeah.
Like maybe
Um,
like was there like something maybe like you used to do house shows, right? Or no?
that's actually what Carnage TV was supposed to be. Every now and then, like, if I'm fucking around and on the game when we're off the air, I'll take screenshots of what we're doing and how we're doing. Like
And we have to
this,
say it, that's usually 420 booking.
no, actually, with the house shows, you still get great ass.
Yes.
You get matches that might come to light sometime down the road. They might be some
Yeah.
of them I don't take a picture of. Like there was one video I think I sent you and a couple of others of one of the teams that is going to be wrestling for us in the future. It took on a team that obviously we don't have the fucking money for, but in Motor City. So they came by the training school. They fought one of the tag teams in an unbelievable fucking match. And I sent a clip of it to some select people. I'm like, this is what we're doing. This is how we're doing. And that season premiere is going to be unbelievable in October. These next two shows are the last shows we are doing on 2K24. I want to make this perfectly clear. No matter if there's a fucking logo missing or whatever, if these patches fuck up anything, October 25th and 26th is our season premiere.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? It has been signed, sealed, delivered. Stay tuned for October and also stay tuned for September 28th. RCL, SPW, IWA will come together for All American Massacre. And on August 31st, this coming Sunday, violence no matter what.
Mm-hmm. I like that. You should be our ring announcer.
I know you've asked me this before.
Swear to God, Rod sucks, but we got to keep him around because he's like family to
It's like
somebody
how
in the
he
back.
keeps calling Kamikaze Cameron. Can I slap him next time he does that? Jesus.
That's not even his real name. Oh my God! They even they call Little Sicko Little James, and I'm like, well, you got his name right, but it's not Little James, you moron.
Little James. Wow.
Little James, man, like, there's somebody, oh my God. So I heard the ring announcer do an announcement for one of the participants in the Fatal 4-Way Death this weekend, Skittle.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, I don't know if it's a fucking joke that his buddy at the Bocce Boys put up to the ring announcer, but I heard him say little rainbows and sweetness.
The hell?
And I was like, oh my fucking God. This poor
Wow.
boy is being bullied and says little rainbows and sweetness or unicorns and sweetness. I don't fucking know, but it was hilarious.
Jesus.
And I was like, oh my God, this poor man, this poor man's getting bullied by the staff, and this is his first fucking match in the goddamn promotion. Wow. I'm like, well, I mean, if you're getting bullied by Rod, it's like getting bullied by a maple tree.
Yeah.
You know, it don't fucking matter. Ow. What was that? Yeah, it don't fucking matter. But it was funny as shit when he said rainbows and sweetness, and I was like, oh my God.
What is this? The
Um,
Comedy Central?
I was like, we're gonna fix this. Is there a way to fix it where it just says Skittle?
Somebody get me the manager.
Like, I'm gonna have a female do the fucking ring announcing. If she says the same thing, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be one crazy ass show. Apparently, it's gonna be fucking comedic. But there's people who, you know, are gonna be on this show to make a name for themselves. It is dark in this building. So tune in 9 p.m. on Twitch for Violence No Matter What this upcoming Sunday. And after a long wait, our anniversary show is on the way. We apologize. We will get our shows out as soon as we humanly can, given our technology. If you want to help us get a new computer, that'd be great. I'm kidding, though. I'm kidding. But be there live to witness a wild night of fucking action.
Most agreed.
You don't want to miss it. You will not want to miss it.
Grab your popcorn, grab your soda, grab your children, cover their eyes, because it's gonna be bloody and violent!
Don't forget to grab your weed along the way, man. What the fuck?
Yeah! Toke up! Toke! And also bring your alcohol!
Oh, yeah, definitely. Bring your own bottle. Bring your own weed. We are not providing marijuana for all these fans. Sorry. I mean, there's too many. There's got to be about 600 people going to be there, maybe more. I've lost track. But I cannot provide marijuana for all them people.
Fuck yeah.
And neither can the syndicate.
Well, you said the place is sold out, so that's gonna be quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let y'all know if there's any tickets left at the fucking door, but
Are
good
tickets
luck.
already being put up for All American Massacre?
They will be going on sale the day before Violence No Matter What.
Wonderful.
And I will tell everybody to act fast. They will be going quick.
Hell yeah.
So, it's going to bring back some nostalgia for a lot of people. I feel it. But when that time comes, when the matches are officially signed off on, those announcements will be coming September 1st for All American Massacre. It is a loaded fucking card. Stay tuned.
Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, and that was the stuff that I really had for us to go over when it came to shows. Do you have anything else we maybe should go over, or anything else you'd like to say?
No, not really. check out the anniversary weekend both of them when they drop. The World Is Yours 2 is already out. I will be checking it out because sometimes I like reliving what I've seen or what I've been through because
Yeah,
I'm a sadist. Um, and that's pretty much about it. We will see you guys next week for the Violence No Matter What discussion.
we shall see you guys next week for Anarchy Archives before Violence No Matter What airs.
Consider it our pre-show.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, we need to get together about that. That's a good idea.
Oh, I'm gonna cry now. Okay.
All right. Peace out, everybody. Have a good day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever y'all may be.
I'm
Adios.
waving. I'm waving, but it's blurry.